Hi, I'm Cassie Began.
And I'm Marc Daitch.
We are doing a book report on the Charlton Story
by Earl Perry Charlton II and George Winus. Earl Perry Charlton was born in 1863 in Chester, Connecticut. He became a very successful entrepreneur in Fall River, Massachusetts.
Charlton wasn't well known. He was under Andrew Carnegie and Henry Ford. Charlton's dad really wanted him to become a blacksmith, but he wasn't interested in that. He really wanted to pursue a career in business.
In 1889, he married his wife named Ida and had 3 children, Ruth, Earl Perry II, and Virginia.
In 1889, Charlton got a job at a store in Boston, where he met Seymour Knox. Soon they became business partners, which lasted 6 years. It is not known how exactly why their partnership ended, but it was most likely because one of them wanted to invest in something different, and couldn't convince the other one to.
After he partnered with Knox, who already had stores of his own in Buffalo, they were able to open a small 5 and 10 cent store in Fall River. Charlton had complete control over the store, while Knox just assisted him financially while he focused on his own stores in Buffalo.
Their stores were so successful that they had to restock their shelves every night. They realized how popular they were, and decided to open another 3 stores in Fall River. After Charlton's partnership with Knox ended, Charlton then opened 9 stores all over New England. He then expanded in 1896 in Canada.
Charlton wanted to expand west, so he partnered with Frank Woolworth. So in 1899, he sold 9 of his stores and expanded west, and by 1911, he had 53 stores. He was able to open stores in California and Oregon and all over the West Coast. These stores became even more successful than the ones he originally had in Fall River.
He then decided to merge companies with Woolworth and became the VP of FC Woolworth Company. Although the company was his main interest, it did not require too much of his time. He continued to live in Massachusetts, but would sometimes travel, mostly to New York, in order to obtain opinions in the company.
When Woolworth died in 1919, the company decided they wanted to go outside the family to find a new president, but Charlton was not interested at all. He wanted to branch out into more industrialized businesses and decided to open mills in Massachusetts, which were very successful.
Charlton opened up 8 mills in 4 years with John Sinclair, which were very successful. After the First World War, many textile companies did not do very well, but because of Charlton's newer equipment, he was able to operate and did well because of this.
Charlton was a very charitable man. He donated over $2 million in his lifetime. Charlton donated $500,000 to the True Sale Hospital, which allowed them to get new equipment and to hire new workers. He also donated to the Clark School for the Deaf, where Calvin Coolidge's wife worked.
He also donated his fortune to organizations such as the Coast Guard and the military. A large amount was given to his family as well. Although one of his greatest donations went to a textile school, known as Southeastern Massachusetts University, which was later renamed UMass Dartmouth.
Hey, I'm Mark.
I'm Cassie.
And one thing I found cool about the book was how even though Knox would buy all of his stores, like already established and all his employees are hired and all that stuff, Charlton went a different route, and he would start from scratch and find places to rent and hire them employees and inventory. Even though it took longer to get it running and all that stuff, he was able to save money if he didn't have to originally buy the store. So,
what I liked about the book the most was that Charlton was a very charitable guy. He gave a lot of his money to charity, and then Woolworth gave all his money to his granddaughter and not anything else, didn't help the world at all.
Yeah, kept it in his family.
Which was, okay, but that's kind of Charlton was the better man in the situation, my opinion. So yeah, that's our book report.
Hope you liked it.